Get out of the car.
I did not threaten.
You just told me. Get out. You just told me that you hope I don't get hurt, and I'm just put your hands behind your back.
To be safe.
Now you caught a felony. You want to play that game?
To be safe.
Put your hands behind your back.
Cops.
Get your hands behind your back.
I'm walking over here. Why are you, sir? I'm on the phone with the police right now, but I'm walking away.
What is your name?
What law did I break?
What is your name?
What law did I break?
Don't worry about what law.
No, I am worried about what law I broke.
Cops are sworn to protect our rights and enforce the law. But what happens when they fail at their job and step all over the very rights they promised to defend? Get ready, because these are some of the most shocking stories of arrogant cops who messed with the wrong suspects after treating them like the worst kind of criminals.
Is a traffic stop with you? Step out for me. Step out. Step out. I'm not going to ask you again. Step out.
On March 3rd, 2021, a husband and wife traveling from Missouri to Texas to visit their family were pulled over by a seemingly idle officer who claimed they were going 50 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone. When the man, seated as a passenger, remarked on the absurdity of the stop, the officer's reaction was to needlessly escalate and treat them as if they were the worst criminals out there. But the worst was yet to come.
How you doing? Got your license on you. Speeding, ma'am.
Slow down to 45.
No, I got you at 58 coming in there.
No. It was 40.
Sir, is a traffic stop with you? Step out for me. Step out. Step out. I'm not gonna ask you again. Step out. 8 to 1. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for disorderly conduct. I'm gonna have a seat over here with me. Right this way, sir.
Oh, you're funny.
Now, you don't need to be a law expert to understand that officers have no authority to harass passengers, let alone arrest them. But this cop seemed oblivious to even the basics of law. However, this wasn't his only misstep. As events unfolded, it became evident that this encounter had little to do with law enforcement and everything to do with a bruised ego.
Hey, Flavia, get my phone and record this piece of shit.
Have a seat.
Fucking shit. These are too tight.
Move
I can't
your
fit
way.
in here. They're
Step
too
out.
tight.
They're not made for comfort. 2 fingers right there.
Fucking trip.
Open this hand.
So what is? What is going on?
Stay in the vehicle.
Get back
I don't
Stay in the,
understand.
ma'am, stay in the vehicle.
He's an asshole.
I don't understand what's going on. Do what?
You need to get your boss here right now. I need to talk to your boss.
Yeah, what is going on?
Get your superior.
Have a seat.
Sir, I don't understand what's going on.
Have a seat in your car, man.
This policeman clearly believed he was above the law, fabricating rules on the spot simply because a passenger dared to call out his lies. The man wasn't even driving, yet his comment was enough to provoke the officer into action. What about his right to free speech? It seemed meaningless to an officer determined to assert dominance. Little did they know, this cop was just beginning his assault on civil rights that day.
Well, I don't
You can
understand.
record, have a seat in your car.
But like I
You
said,
can record all you want, but have a seat in your car.
well, I'm just wondering now if my car, because it's a brand new car for me, and
Ma'am, that's not. That's
And
you
I
need to
thought
take it up
maybe
with the
the-
mechanic when you see your license, and I need
right
your
here.
insurance. Have a seat back in your car.
Okay.
Hater.
I mean, you just took my husband for no reason.
The way he's acting, I don't feel comfortable leaving him in the vehicle the way he's acting. Have a seat back in the car. You got your insurance on you?
Yes, sir. Of course I do.
Hang tight, okay? No, I need your insurance, man.
It's right here.
Okay, why are you trying to grab your license for? I'm not done with it.
No, I was giving you the.
Hater, too.
This arrogant cop wasn't content with arresting the man without cause. He had to call for backup, summoning a swarm of officers for absolutely no reason. It was a textbook example of power through numbers, a tactic some officers use to bolster their sense of control. This cop was no exception, thriving on intimidation. But this display of bullying and blatant abuse of power was only the beginning of his misconduct that day.
8 or 8 county 1059.
8 or 8,
Built, Missouri, Charles William 1, King 3, Lincoln. Get the fire department. Is that air hitting you back there?
8 or 8, okay, 1440.
Sir? You got enough air back here?
I'm fine, man. These handcuffs are too damn tight. Because when I get in, they push
out.
against this and tighten up. I'm not sure why I'm handcuffed.
You're in handcuffs because the way you're acting, I don't feel comfortable leaving you in the vehicle, that's why.
You don't?
No, sir, I don't.
In my own vehicle?
Yeah, I don't know if you have weapons in there. I don't know you from Adam. Keep your hand back here. Nobody acts that way during the traffic stop. I don't know.
Sir,
Put your hands in front.
I saw her slow down.
Okay,
That's what I'm telling you. We
okay.
saw you long before we
Have a
got
seat in there.
It didn't take long for the cop to start arguing with the arrested man again in a shocking display of stupidity. He admitted on camera that his actions were fueled by the personal offense over being called a piece of sh. What did he expect? Given his poor approach and fabricated speeding claim? It's clear this cop, like many others, needed to learn that trust isn't demanded, it's earned.
The minute I walk up to the first words that come out of your mouth, you fucking piece of
That's
shit.
not the first words that came out of my mouth, and I never said
Okay.
that. That's a lie.
You call me a fucking piece of shit a couple
I
times.
did not.
It's all recorded,
Not when
okay?
you first walked up.
So
You're right, it's recorded.
here's the thing. I don't feel comfortable leaving you in your vehicle.
I understand.
Nobody
I
knows.
understand.
Listen, let me explain to you. Nobody.
I don't wanna hear it.
Nobody. Well, you're gonna hear it because I'm telling you. Nobody in their right mind acts like that. I don't know what your deal
They do
is.
when you're telling a
I-
fucking lie.
I don't know what your deal is.
You lied when you walked
Okay,
up there and
that's
said
fine.
she was doing 58.
That's fine.
When I know she wasn't, I
Okay.
said that's a fucking lie.
Were you the
That's
one
bullshit.
driving?
I was watching her
Were you the
speak,
one
and I saw
driving?
you way before we got there.
Were you the one
But
driving?
You know what? I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm
So
shutting up.
that's why you're in cuffs and sitting back here.
Whatever.
Well, you should have shut up from the beginning. You wouldn't be where you're at. Ma'am, you got another license?
Sorry.
You're fine.
Sorry.
All right. Hang tight.
Speaking of a poor approach, this cop blatantly lied about the couple speeding. They later stated they had been closely monitoring their speed due to frequent changes in that stretch of highway, which they found unusual. But the cop wasn't interested in hearing their side. Instead, he refused to speak to the woman and waited for backup, sitting idly in his car and wasting everyone's time. His arrogance was on full display, and it wasn't over yet.
Hey there, 43 and 44 when you're ready.
A supervisor eventually arrived to back up the cops, but the one who caused all the chaos stayed in his car, convinced he'd done everything right and expected the supervisor to back him up. If you thought the supervisor's presence would bring any resolution, think again. Instead of de-escalating, the situation only spiraled further out of control, showing just how deep the issues ran within this group of cops.
Sir, may I speak with you too?
He wanted to talk to you. Request a supervisor. The minute I walk up there, he's like this f***ing asshole in the whole. I don't know what's in the vehicle. I don't know what's in there.
Sir, I know that this state is prone to tickets. So when we hit the slow down, I know I slowed down.
Okay, ma'am.
And when we hit the other one, I know I slowed
Here's
down
your
again.
stuff back, ma'am.
Thank you so
You
much.
didn't receive a citation.
Okay, let's assume these people were going 10 miles per hour over the speed limit. It's hardly serious enough to justify an arrest. At most, they should have received a simple citation. But that's not what happened. Instead, the cop let his bruised ego take over. Someone dared to challenge his fabricated story, and rather than doing his job professionally, he turned the situation into a personal vendetta.
Speeding
But
11 and
unfortunately,
14 over.
I don't have a dash cam to prove how fast I
Okay.
was going.
Yeah,
But
if
I
you want to argue
know,
the citation,
I
that's
know
what
I
the court
slowed
date's
down.
for.
But how can I'm from Missouri? I've got Missouri plates, so this is totally unfair
How is it unfair?
because I know I slowed down.
Okay, were you doing the speed limit?
I
when you
was
hit-
doing the speed
went
limit.
past the speed limit
Yeah,
sign?
when it says 45, I go, and I slow down to 45.
What's a good number for you, ma'am?
Okay, if you're wanting to argue the citation, your court date's on there. You need to
I
show.
can't come back down here from Missouri. I'm on the eastern side of Missouri.
What was that?
I'm on the eastern side of Missouri.
Okay.
But
If you want
that's
to
what,
argue
that's
the
what I'm saying.
citation,
Well,
that's
but-
your option is to show up
right,
to court.
but it's like who are they going to believe me? I mean, you know what I mean? It's his word against mine, and he's a police officer.
No, ma'am. Everything's being recorded. You have a right to show up to court and fight your ticket. That's every
But-
American's
I know,
right.
The real issue here is that this cop reflects the entire department's culture. With no accountability for his mistakes, he learned that he could act however he pleased without consequences. This emboldened him to offer some rather absurd justifications for his behavior. Maybe in his mind, he thought he was handling things perfectly, but in reality, he only managed to embarrass himself further, proving to everyone that he was nothing more than a clown in a uniform.
Unfortunately, I don't have a dash
And
cam.
here's the reason why your husband
So
went
do
in
you
cuffs.
have-
Let me
do
explain
you
to
have
you.
a dash cam
Let me
on
explain
yours?
to you. I don't have to answer that part. Let me explain something to you.
Really? So he has no proof on how fast I
They
was
show up to
going.
court and then the judge will let you see the dash cam, the radar, whatever you need to see. I don't have to sit and answer your questions about a camera or anything. I'm explaining to you the citation and why your husband went on cuffs. When I walk up here and your husband's already throwing his arms up and saying fucking bullshit and this guy's a fucking prick, I don't know there's a gun in here. I don't trust him. There's something wrong with your husband. I don't know if he has anger problems. Listen,
Okay.
let me finish. I don't know if he has anger problems or what's wrong with him. But put yourself in my shoes. If
Oh, I
you
know.
fucked up,
Trust me, my life's gonna be hell.
okay, what are you? Do you need help? Are you sure you're fine? Okay, because you're telling me you're scared to go with him. I don't trust that guy. There's something wrong with him. I don't know if he has anger problems. And you can record. You don't have to hide your phone up there. Put it in front of you. You have every right to record.
If there's one lesson to take away from this woman's experience, it's to always have a dash cam in your car. Having your own evidence is far better than relying on your word against the cops, because let's face it, that rarely ends in our favor. And if you think this cop has run out of ridiculous excuses, think again. He still had a bag full of them, and this time he truly outdid himself.
I don't know what's wrong with that guy. The first thing you do when you guys pass me, he sees me turn around, he throws his hands up at me. That's
Because
Okay,
here's the
now
thing,
let me
is
finish.
every
That's
time
number
we
one.
come into Oklahoma, there's a police officer waiting for us. Every
Second thing,
time.
I walk up
Every
here
time.
and he's already telling you, F this guy, he's a fucking asshole. F this motherfucker. I get him out of here, he's F you fucking piece of shit. You heard it all. You should have recorded that part. You guys only record the part where...
No, because I didn't get my phone.
You guys only record the part where he goes in cuffs, but you didn't record the whole part where he's over there. Why is he acting like that? Is he under the influence of something?
No.
Does he have mental problems?
No.
Anger issues?
Yes.
Anger issues. There you go. Hang tight.
But so you can't arrest somebody for anger issues. You know what I mean?
No, but when there's only one officer on the traffic stop and there's two people in the vehicle and he's already acting like that, because I explained the same thing to your husband.
The cops eventually released the man, likely realizing they had messed with the wrong suspect. But that wasn't the end of their interaction. Now this cop was on a new mission to prove at any cost that the man he arrested had aggression issues and possibly abused his wife. Why do cops assume that whatever they say automatically becomes truth? This desperate attempt to justify their actions was as reckless as it was baseless.
You got any ID on you? So I'm gonna document your name and stuff and send it up. I don't know why your wife's scared. Is that your wife? Okay. Everything is on body cam too, okay? She's saying she's scared to get back in the car with you after she got a ticket. I don't know if you beat your wife or what kind of... Come here, I'm not done talking to you.
Flavia.
Hey, hey,
You need to get back in the car.
have a seat back over here. Hey.
This man lie like this?
Have a seat back over there.
What? He just told me you said you were afraid for
Stand
me
right
to get
there.
back in the car.
Stand right there.
Come on,
You
man.
walk over there again, I'm taking you to jail. I think you beat your wife, honestly. I'm going to tell you right now. The way you act, it's on body cam. It's all on body cam. Why would she tell me? I don't know your wife.
He didn't say that. You're lying.
She said you have anger problems.
You need to stop.
Okay,
You need
it's
to
all
stop.
on body cam, okay? You got any idea anything on you?
Nothing the cop said made any sense, yet he seemed convinced he was clever with his words. He even mentioned supposed evidence on his body camera, claiming it would prove the man was abusing his wife. How did this entire encounter shift from an alleged speeding violation to an intrusive and baseless attack on their family? It's a glaring example of a cop completely losing focus, driven by ego rather than justice.
You should stop. No, I don't.
I'm gonna
wasn't
document
driving.
this.
I don't have any
But you got involved with the traffic stop. You wanted to sit there and get involved. You're involved now. You wanted involved? You're involved now. You got any ID on you?
Do you have anger issues? Because you have not lowered your anger this whole
Okay.
entire time.
Do you have any ID on you?
I said no. Why are you?
Where's
are
your
you
ID?
So, why are you such a high?
I'm
level?
concerned for her, honestly.
Are you?
I am.
Are you?
The way you're acting,
you
is not
married?
normal. Okay?
Are you married?
The way you're
You
acting
beat
is
your
not
wife?
normal.
Have you stopped beating your wife yet?
Okay? You need to get this checked out and under control, and I am going to document this, and we're going to pass it on to your local agent. I feel like he abuses her. The way did she not tell us?
For like 2.5 seconds.
And she just told us. Did she not tell us? Did she not tell us she was?
If you get back in that issue, are you going to be giving your wife bail?
Absolutely not.
So why
why
was
would I do that when he's lying about how fast she was going? Why would I do that?
She just told me on body cam that she's afraid of what you're going to do to her.
The answer might simply be that this cop wasn't ready to let go of his chance to harass this family. When he realized he couldn't justify arresting the man for speeding, he pivoted to fabricating an entirely new accusation. Still, in the end, he had no choice but to back down. It seemed like the ordeal was finally over, and the couple could continue their trip to see their son, or so they thought.
For getting her a ticket. Now I feel bad for buying her a ticket. 'Cause I don't know what
So
you're
you wrote her a
capable.
ticket because of me.
No, I wrote her a ticket. She was speeding.
Okay, so why would I be mad at her? Why would she be thinking I'm mad at her because you gave her a ticket?
You tell us.
This is some weird, twisted reasoning you have. You got a serious anger problem, dude. Really worried about you.
No, you're trying to switch it back.
That's because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Did she not just tell us she's scared when he gets back
Is
in
that
there?
what she said? That she's afraid I'm going to do
That
something?
she was going to hear about it and pay later.
So
I'm
if
in.
I talk about it
I'm
later,
gonna take all the information down and pass it on. They're heading south. Let's put this guy. You're free to go. I don't know what this guy's capable of.
I appreciate it, guys. You guys be safe, honestly, because you are right opposite her.
Come here. Hey, now come here. Hey, no, doesn't. Hey, stay where you're at, man. Hey, do not leave. Hey, you're not free to leave. You just threatened me. Step out of the vehicle. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
I did not threaten
You just told me. Get out. You just told me that you hope I don't get hurt, and I'm gonna put your hands behind your back.
to be safe.
Now you caught a felony. You want to play that
I asked you
game?
to be safe.
Just as the frustrated couple was about to leave, the cop came up with yet another fabrication, this time claiming the man had threatened him. He even acted as if the man had a weapon, going so far as to suggest without any basis that the man had threatened to shoot him with a gun. I know you can't believe this, but wait, there's even more.
He went from he has anger issues to
Gonna threaten my life
Sir,
again?
I didn't threaten your life.
I'm gonna pat you down.
Sir, would you stop for 1 second?
No,
Just, please.
stay where you're at.
I have a weapon.
Hey, got
sir?
her. He's got a weapon. Where's the weapon? Where's the weapon?
where's the weapon?
It's on my front.
Get it out. Get back in the car. Get back in the car.
Let him go. Let him go. It's on my front. I have a license.
You think you're over here threatening me with the gun on
I
you?
did not threaten you, sir.
Have a seat.
Sir, can you twist this and slow it?
Bring your hand. Okay.
I didn't threaten you, sir.
Yes, you did.
I did not threaten you.
Bring up your hand.
How the hell did that even happen?
Because you're over here moving around, that's why.
I'm not doing anything.
Keep your hand back here.
The man was arrested for a second time. There was no speeding, no threats, no aggression. This all stemmed from the man daring to challenge the cop's initial lie about speeding. Like a predator refusing to let go of its prey, this cop wouldn't stop harassing the couple. With the man out of the way again, he turned his attention back to the woman.
You literally just told me I'm the reason cops get hurt, and you hope nothing happens to me out here while you're carrying a gun on you? Seriously? Have a seat in there.
So, 1 second. Right front pocket. And there's my wallet right there.
Have a seat.
I conceal carry.
Well, you're about to lose your concealed carry too.
Okay.
You ever sit and thought about the threats you made?
I did not threaten you, sir.
You just literally said,
I said
you're the
I hope
reason
you're safe.
I hope you're safe. You got a
but
grin.
you are acting outrageous.
And you say you're the reason cops get hurt out here.
To 100% level for no reason.
Hey, run the 40.
But seriously now, this cop's behavior raises some serious questions. It's hard not to wonder if he's dealing with some personal issues or deep-seated insecurities that he's trying to mask with his badge and self-assigned authority. There's no other way to explain such erratic and unprofessional conduct. Have you ever encountered a cop who acted like the rules didn't apply to them simply because of their badge?
Here you go. Run him, see if he's got anything. Any more weapons in the vehicle? Go ahead and step out for me. Step out. Because I don't know if there's any more weapons in the car. Don't reach for anything. Step out. Leave your car alone. Step out. Go stand right over there. Scoot back from the car. Step back from the car, ma'am. Go stand right over there. Back away from the car, right there. Thank you, ma'am.
This arrogant cop was the type who acts first, arrests, and only then scrambles to justify his actions. But what's worse is how the other cops supported him, showing a clear pattern of officers covering up each other's misconduct. The calmness with which they enabled and excused such blatant abuse of power is alarming. Shouldn't all these cops be held accountable or even fired for their role in perpetrating this broken system?
Hey, what's the other one? Non-specific other, right? What do we have? The storming the peace and you know how it's none other, right? It's license, right? The waiting sack.
At one point, the arrested man became cooperative, providing his information to the cops and hoping for a chance to explain that he never even threatened the officer. But that chance never came. It was clear that no matter what he said or did, the cop was determined to twist it into something incriminating. Even a simple goodbye might have even been turned against him, don't you think?
What's a good number for you? Hang on.
Phone number?
Yes, sir.
636?
Hang on just a minute.
And I would never.
And that, yeah. Did it print out? Yep.
In the meantime, one of the cops started to grasp the gravity of the situation. They had arrested an innocent man twice with no real justification. It dawned on him that their actions were driven entirely by ego, and they had crossed every line that day. Hoping to salvage the mess, he decided to give an order to the cop who started this whole ordeal. But what he had to say wasn't going to sit well.
credit for $795. All your information's on this ticket
For what crime?
for the way you were acting. Okay? Your court's on that date. Come to court. Fight your ticket. You have your right to.
Can I have my weapon and my...
I'll give you your weapon back when it's time to give you your weapon back. Your concealed carry, I'm probably going to keep it and send it to the state of Missouri and get it revoked from you for the threats you made while we're in the traffic stop.
As of this time, the firearm is being seized as evidence.
Evidence of
The threats you made, that's why you received a citation, why you went in cuffs the whole time you had...
business card.
It was finally time for the cops to let the man and woman go after more than an hour of emotional torment. In a last attempt at formality, they handed over a piece of paper with their names and badge numbers, as if that could undo the harm caused. But their sudden politeness couldn't erase the damage. Trust had been shattered, rights trampled, and this encounter left a lasting stain on their department's reputation.
All our information's on that. Whatever you need to know. Carlos?
Yes, sir.
What township?
Right there, right there.
Get your driver license back. Over there. You're free to go, man.
After this incident, the man decided to sue the cops and, while awaiting the verdict, uploaded the body camera footage to YouTube. His goal? To expose the outrageous behavior of officers who are supposed to serve the public. Let's hope these cops face the consequences they deserve. Now let's dive into the next case, which is even more disturbing. This time, the scene unfolds in a bustling open-air shopping center where a security woman called the cops after a man complained about someone being rude to him. The cop arrived, seemingly calm, and began questioning everyone about what happened. But don't be fooled by his composed demeanor. It's only a matter of time before his true colors come out, and this ordinary situation takes a turn for the worse.
He doesn't want homeless down here. I took up a while ago.
What happened? Were you?
It's him.
What happened?
Me and my girl, we just got here. We just woke up. I went to sit right there. We had a problem.
We on the 7th outside.
Same problem yesterday. A dude passed through here. We don't know. This is the first time we see him. Man passed yesterday, started talking about the homeless and everything. But today, I go and sit down with my wife. He passes by and looks at my wife and me and says, homeless ass people.
The Buffalo guy, right?
Yeah.
What is he, a manager or something? Or?
No, he's a peon.
He called me a spick, and that's a racist thing. So I got him, I said, what you calling me a spick for? I said, tighten up, man. Tighten up.
It didn't take long for the cop to lose patience with his investigation. Instead of gathering facts, he decided to speed things up and approached a guy, immediately escalating the situation without confirming if it was the right person. Yep, it was another classic cause of arrogant cops messing with the wrong suspects whom they treated like criminals. Confused? You're not alone. None of this makes sense at first glance. But don't worry, things will soon become much clearer, and not in a way that reflects well on this cop.
You the one that started with me, bro. I ain't said nothing.
But basically, I mean, y'all were just arguing. No, he didn't hit you, punch you, nothing today, right? Okay.
He hung up behind me.
Let me go talk to him. See what his problem is.
And then he started with someone else because they were videoing it down there. And he calls this other guy a fat man, and he doesn't.
He's on the A side.
Yeah. I had to separate him somehow. Right there.
This one there standing?
Yeah, this is day 2. He started, I guess, yesterday. Apparently yesterday.
Yeah, I'll be moving to the 8th side now, to the other part. But I'm just in for.
Apparently yesterday, two of the homeless guys asked him for money.
That's Alfredo, right?
That's Angel.
Angel.
That's
Who's
Angel.
Alfredo?
I don't know who Alfredo is. I don't know what an Alfredo is.
Okay.
What's your name?
Maybe they just got the name wrong.
What's your name?
Are you here for me, sir?
I am.
I just saw a cop car go that way. Is there a unit that's going to pull up?
What do you need?
What do you think I called for? Did I tell you why I called?
It turned out that the man the cop approached was actually the one who had called them, not the two people who appeared homeless from the start. He was the victim of assault and harassment, simply trying to report that he couldn't move freely in public. But instead of addressing his concerns, the situation was about to take an unexpected turn. Trust me, there's a lot more coming to this story.
Okay, listen, if you don't want to tell me what's going on or what's going on, I mean, I'm a police officer, I'm here asking you what's going on, right?
Right.
So let's start here, okay? Sure. First of all, I just asked you what did you need and what's going on. Okay. If you don't want to tell me, that's perfectly fine.
I'm going to tell you everything.
Okay, so what was the point of having an attitude in the first place, right?
I don't have an attitude.
Okay, so what do you need?
So I was almost jumped on 15th Street by people that almost stabbed me yesterday.
Okay.
One of them actually hit me. They're both wherever they are now. I waited here because the officer I spoke to said, you need to wait where you were told, or where you told us you were.
Okay.
Where they were, whatever. So I said, all right, I'll wait at the Improv till they show up. And she was on the phone also calling. I have no idea what she was telling the officers when she was on the phone.
Same thing you were.
Hopefully it correlates with my story because they did just try to jump me over there. They literally chased me from over here.
Okay.
I called yesterday because the short one pulled out something that looked like a knife and attempted to,
when was
stab me
that?
and terrorize me yesterday morning. The officer said, we're gonna look up the camera and see what we get on footage. So today, he sees me walking down the strip. I start little pants, that's it.
You know what's baffling? Why do cops always seem to talk to the person who called them last instead of first? Instead of addressing the victim, they focused on random details brought up by the security woman who for some reason wasn't on his side. The caller even pointed out that the bars had security camera footage, something that should have ended the investigation right there. Spoiler alert, it didn't.
He's over there telling everybody that's on the street that I called him, I'm Spanish, I'm Venezuelan. I don't just call Spanish people spics. It's ridiculous. Anyways, after him, yelling that he tried, he comes and tries to hit me a couple times. I'm running, dodging every little swing he's got. But his buddy comes up and says, we're gonna jump you. He actually connected and punched me in the back. So they were literally trying to jump me.
When did he hit you? You saw him hit him?
One of them did hit me. When I was running down the car.
This is him, dude, the whole fight. I'm not to touch you.
Yeah.
The guy, the whole time. So I wasn't running around in circles.
You were behind
avoiding.
me.
They were
where you were at, dude, this is like... Hold on.
What is it, Barter Club or Barter whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, it's that street. What it was is apparently
These guys got the footage.
These guys
These two
called.
walking up right here.
These guys called.
Yeah, let's do that, because
All right. It started yesterday where a couple homeless.
Yeah, but what?
But
I mean, just for
anyway,
right.
there
went
was
on
no
15.
hands.
Okay, that's all I needed. That's all I needed to know. Yeah.
Two bums try to bum rush me and fight me in front of fucking the corner across.
Okay, what happened today though?
He's
Over
asking me
there.
What happened?
Instead of simply checking the security camera footage, the cops insisted the man keep explaining what happened, dragging out the situation unnecessarily. It was clear these officers had no idea how to do their job efficiently, or perhaps they just didn't care. But as bad as this was, it wasn't even their low point. They were about to show just how far they could go.
What happened today? Yeah,
We're not worried about what you already talked to officers yesterday.
I'm trying to lead up to what's happening. Because people from yesterday are trying to come and terrorize and cut me. Okay, today, so what happened today? From what happened yesterday. So today, I'm walking down the street on 7th, almost passing 7-Eleven. The Spanish guy that tried to stab me yesterday morning is yelling at me. So I start going, little pants, right? Nothing
So
serious.
he already instigated.
We were over there 15th
so I got
It's
it.
the second day in a row.
Yep.
And he basically followed me over there with this tall, skinny black kid who was there yesterday morning. And he's screaming at me, why'd you call me a spick? So he's coming to try and swing every way he can. I'm running around her, going, if you're going to hit me, go ahead. If you really want it, go ahead. So I'm running around cars, hearse, I'm in circles.
That is true.
These two guys over here have all the footage of this. So the tall, skinny black guy that was with him, we're going to jump you. So he's swinging, I'm running around trying to avoid two people now, right? And when I'm on the other side of a car, he had a shirt in his hand. He actually did connect. He punched me in my back. So that's when I ran off and was like, all right, call the cops because these guys are trying to jump me. So you right in front of 15. I didn't instigate a fight. I minded my business. I'm telling you, yesterday they tried to jump me. They saw me today, and they tried to fight me again.
Now, even though this man was clearly the victim, the cops and the security woman somehow twisted the story against him, going so far as to threaten him with arrest as if he were the criminal, not the people who nearly attacked him. Their behavior was baffling, showing a complete lack of interest in actually serving the public.
No, I was walking and started yelling at me.
I'll put some call notes in. I already got the story from her, the independent witness. All right, buddy, next time, don't sit there and instigate a fight. They didn't, according to independent witness, well, if you just, like you keep saying, you almost got jumped, right? Yeah. So that means that they didn't jump you, right? So that means they...
One of them did punch me, though.
All right, so what it is maybe you should...
You were saying hit me, right? When you're running around?
Yes, he did.
So when you're saying to someone hit me and they hit you,
This has got to end, sir. I'm not doing this again. Next time you'll be arrested. Honest to God, I am sick and tired. If you started it yesterday,
I was minding my business.
You're not listening.
Listen.
No, we're not.
Listen.
We're gonna listen to Officer Dollar so we can get out of here and go home.
Yeah, because I'm already done with this. Because when I first even came up there, you want to have an
I
action.
was assaulted.
So listen. You want to listen to me? You ready? Okay.
This encounter ended with the man receiving absolutely nothing, despite his repeated efforts to explain that he needed the cops to investigate the attack on him. Instead, they brushed it off, claiming it wasn't their job, despite the fact that it absolutely was. They left pretending nothing had happened. But when they saw the man again 5 minutes later, their behavior became unnecessarily arrogant and confrontational.
Actually, I think they want you off their property, so go ahead and get off their property.
Now he's yelling at me.
Get off of their property, please.
What do you mean?
Get off their property, please. Get off of their property, please. Get off of their property. I'm going to tell you one more time or you're going to go to jail. Get off their property.
Okay.
Do not come back to
Do you have a piece of paper?
All right.
Are you going to write up a thing?
Come here. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm walking over here. Why are you, sir? I'm on the phone with the police right now, man. I'm walking away.
Put your hands behind your back.
Hold on, man. I'm on the phone with the cops.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm on the phone with the cops.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Whoa! Ow, man!
Stop resisting.
Oh, I have brain surgery. You just pushed my head in the rocks. I have brain surgery, man. You just pushed my head in the rocks. What are you doing?
No.
No.
Stand up.
I'm not resisting. I was walking away. I'm on the phone with the cops.
10:15 at 1741.
It's still on.
I don't give a damn.
Sir, when you're out, you're not allowed on property for
That's fine. I was asking you for a
365 days.
piece of paper.
Well, you'll have it now.
Congratulations. Now you get to go a trip to jail.
For what?
Since the cops on the scene failed to address the problem he called them for, the frustrated man decided to call other officers. Instead of understanding his frustration, the cops took this as a personal attack on their authority and ego. They just couldn't handle the fact that he wasn't satisfied with their poor work and, in a petty display of power, arrested him under a laughably flimsy pretext.
Trespassing after I told you
I
to leave.
wasn't trespassing. I was asking you to print out a document.
I don't need to print out nothing. Come this way. 33. I'm going to walk back over to my bar, 16th and 7th. Watch your step as you go
right
down.
There. The guys that assaulted me and attacked me. It's crazy.
Yes, sir. Keep walking. Keep walking. You have anything on you?
My wallet. I might have some gummy worms in here.
Now, how can someone be arrested for trespassing on public property? Or worse, banned from it? These cops not only acted arrogantly, but also demonstrated a shocking ignorance of the laws they were supposedly enforcing. Meanwhile, the security woman seemed to believe she had the authority to decide who could and couldn't be there. This situation was pure chaos, and it's clear this mess was far from over.
Gummy worms? What kind of gummy worms?
On my bike, too. He just tired on my bike.
Hold on, buddy. Oh, one second.
He just flattened my tire.
Because you mad at us.
Hey, we got him, man. We got him. Slim, man. We got him, man. Chill out. We got him, Slim. We got him, man.
Yeah, we know he was you.
Well, maybe you should mind your business, right? Widen your stance. Widen your stance for me. Widen it more for me, please.
Yeah. You just popped my tire on my bike. You just popped the tire. You got lucky there.
Just stand over there.
You know that.
Stand over there. Let me talk to you for a second, all right?
Sir, you got lucky.
Bro, you're going to get yours, bro. You're going to get yours.
Excuse me, officer. Really? We're not talking. You've been following me since yesterday morning.
He came back. She wanted him. He came back.
After the illegal arrest, the cops escalated further with an illegal search. Unsurprisingly, they didn't have a warrant or the man's consent, something that didn't seem to bother them in the slightest. At this point, it was clear that mistakes were their specialty, as they just kept piling on one violation on top of another. And yet, they showed no intention of stopping anytime soon.
They said I was, what was I doing? Trespassing?
Shut up. So he came back and,
oh, my keys are in there.
Yeah, I got that. That's fine. Yeah, he refused to leave and shit, so.
I don't refuse. They said that there was a trespass order, and I said, can you print it out?
You did not say
I swear to
you
God.
are the biggest liar.
The phone house, the whole conversation, brother.
You're the
I
biggest
was on
liar.
the phone with 911 that whole time.
When did we ever talk about a trespass?
I swear to God, I'm
You and your vagrant, or vibrant, whatever the word is, stories that make no sense.
911 heard that whole call, man.
I don't care.
I swear to
My
God.
camera's on, okay?
I never asked you to print out a trespass.
Never print that card.
Everybody out of the house. Grabbed me and started arresting me.
Well, congratulations. You get to go to jail now, okay?
For what, man?
For trespassing.
I wasn't trespassing.
And maybe resisting.
I wasn't resisting either. You bashed my head in the rocks, brother. I had brain surgery.
Oh, well. Hey, Trevo, can I put him in the back of yours? I got shit going in mine.
When the cop who arrested the poor guy realized that trespassing wasn't a good enough reason, you'd think he might have done the right thing and let him go. But no, he doubled down, inventing an entirely new excuse for the arrest. And let me tell you, this excuse was even more absurd than the trespassing claim, showing just how desperate he was to justify his actions.
Anything in your shoes? Go ahead and kick them off for me. There you go. You can sit down. Let me see the bottom of your foot. This one here. And the other one, please. Perfect. Go ahead and slide in.
Those guys again?
No, they just came over here whenever I brought them over here.
You might have a report, guys. This happened yesterday morning. It started yesterday, and it just continued.
Well, I mean, you know.
And if they wanted to end the homeless, and he just rapped in his mouth. This is 2 days in a row. It had none. And he didn't get hit, and nobody brought a knife out. So I don't know where he got those two hits. I was there on both of them. So if you need anything besides that.
Yeah, and now just remind me a little. What time you leave?
11.
Okay, yeah. I'll be here. Let me just finish this, and I'll give you the report number and all that.
I'm done.
All right.
Thank you for your help.
No problem.
What you didn't see and what the cops managed to hide is how much force they used during the arrest. It was so excessive that the man ended up in an ambulance straight from the police car. We'll likely never know what happened in between, but the fact that the cops made it sure it wasn't captured on camera speaks volumes. If they have nothing to hide, why conceal it?
Hey, but what did he do to the tire? Off the camera for paperwork and stuff. Alfredo, you listening? Here's your trespass form, okay? You're not allowed to back Central Ybor, okay? You know what that includes?
I'll never come back.
You want? I gotta explain it. Just listen, okay? Central Ybor includes all of 7th Avenue, 8th Avenue, and 9th Avenue. So you're not allowed back. You step foot on any of that brick area there from 7th Avenue, 8th Avenue, 9th Avenue, you're going to jail again, okay? Best thing to do when you get out of jail, go turn yourself in because there's going to be a warrant for your arrest. Otherwise, we'll just come look for you. It doesn't matter to me, but it's up to you. Any other questions?
Why would that be wrong
for your trespass? These charges that we arrested you for, trespassing, doesn't go away because you just go in the hospital. Just because you're going to the hospital, it just delays it. Okay? Any other questions?
None.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Why do I think they wanted to hide something? Well, it's hard to say. Maybe they mistreated the man so severely that they injured him. Or perhaps they said something incriminating that they didn't want it recorded. Either way, any tampering with or turning off a body camera is a serious breach of accountability and deserves strict condemnation. Those cameras exist for a reason, and if you thought these cops were outrageous, just wait until you see the next case because it's even more unbelievable. 2 cops were patrolling the city when they spotted a man filming a military building from the sidewalk. Seeing it as a chance to flex their authority, they decided to approach him. Mistake number 1, since they had no legal grounds to do so. Things only got worse when they realized the man knew the law better than they did.
How you doing?
I don't answer questions, I'm sorry.
Any ID on you?
Did I break any laws?
They're wondering why you...
Did I break any? Am I free to go or am I being detained?
All the military guys?
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
I'm sorry?
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
You are definitely being detained, yes.
What law did I break?
Do you have some type of
What law did I
identification
break?
on you? You see the identification.
What law did I break?
Why are you taking pictures of the military base?
What law did I break?
Why are you taking pictures of the military base?
Is it against the law?
Yes, sir, it is.
It is.
See your driver's license. Legal shield, what is this? Where are you going?
And what is your name? Yeoman? L. Yeoman?
That's correct. Pass number is 364.
364.
Make sure you get that.
All right. Am I free to go or am I being
No, sir,
detained?
you're not free to go.
What law did I break?
Why are you out here taking pictures of that
What
military
law did I break?
Why are you out here taking pictures of the
What law
military
did I break?
What is your name?
What law did I break?
What is your name?
What law did I break?
Don't worry about what law.
No, I am worried about what law I broke.
You broke a law by taking pictures
No,
of
I
the military
didn't.
base. That's the law you
That's
broke.
not a law. That's upheld by the First
How do you
Amendment.
know that?
Because I talked to my lawyers.
Okay, what you said to your lawyers.
Huh?
I said I don't care what you said
And the
to your
Supreme
lawyers.
Court
I don't
ruled.
care about your
and
lawyers.
yeah, you don't care about the law. Didn't you take an oath?
You have some type of identification on you?
It was almost as if they'd never heard of the First Amendment, which clearly allows anyone to film freely in public spaces, as long as they don't trespass on restricted property. What makes this even more absurd is that these officers, at the start of their careers, swore an oath to uphold the constitutional rights of all citizens. So instead of stepping back, the cops doubled down, letting their egos escalate the situation.
I don't answer questions.
No, you don't have. That's all. That's all you got. Some legal card.
Am I being detained or am I free
Yes,
to go?
sir, you are being detained.
For what law? So you are illegally detaining me.
Call it illegal, whatever. Call it whatever you want.
Yeah, illegal detainment. You are illegally detaining me, and I'm going to have a field day with this.
You go right ahead. Field day with it. Whatever you want to have a field day with.
Yep. I don't consent to illegal searches, detainments, or this conversation.
Uniform attack 7604 Henry Springs is left through the back parking lot. The black male driver, skinny build, white t-shirt, black short spring.
You having a problem or something?
Plan to try to follow him, but it didn't work.
I'm being illegally detained.
It'll work. Find out which side it was on. Can you run that tag and find out if that
Yep.
Yeoman 364, huh?
That's
Okay.
correct. 364 Tampa Police Department.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you don't care about the Constitution.
Apparently you don't.
I do.
You don't give a damn about it.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm fighting for. That's what I served for. I know more about the Constitution than you, and you're supposed to be a fucking officer.
You know a damn thing about it. You're supposed to be a fucking American.
I'm a fucking American. Stand up for our
Apparently you
Constitution.
don't. You're not eating shit. You're out here taking pictures of a damn military base.
So what?
The only mistake the man filming made was trying to explain the law to the cops. Instead of listening, this bruised their egos even further, making them act even more aggressively. Their inability to handle things being corrected was on full display. But if you're curious how things ultimately played out for these cops, stick around until the end. But before that, let's dive deeper into how things escalated further.
They don't like it, put a fucking wall around it. Did I go in there? Did I trespass on their property? No. So you're illegally detaining me for not breaking any fucking laws.
I don't know what laws you broke. Why don't you tell me what
You don't know what laws I broke?
What
You're
laws have you
detaining me.
broke?
I didn't break any laws. And you're here detaining me without breaking any laws. You even admitted it.
You better get your damn finger down out of my face.
Well, you better let me fucking go. The whole Tampa PD's gonna come down on your ass. Once my lawyer gets this.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, so what am I supposed to do now?
Oh, shit, you fucking better retire.
Fall back in
You're
my
gonna
hole?
get fired. Shit, you probably crawled out from under the shit pile.
That's where I found you at just now.
Yeah, 'cause I was looking for you. I was with your mother.
Stupid clown.
Yeah. That's where I was with your mother at.
You would know my mother should walk up and slap you in the damn face right now.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Police brutality. Go ahead. Go ahead. You know this is going on YouTube.
Okay. So what?
Show them what the ass clowns we got in Tampa are.
Yeah, they want to stand here holding a camera. That's the type of ass clowns we got.
Yeah. Yeah. You need all cameras when cops like you come around.
This cop seemed to think he was showing strength by threatening to hit a man just because he didn't like what the man was filming in public. The fact that the man was disabled only made the cop's behavior even more despicable, as he clearly saw an easy target for his intimidation. Maybe he thought this was part of doing his job. By threatening and endangering the very people he's supposed to protect is anything but.
Why are you in a chair?
So I'm disabled. The f*** do you think?
Yeah, I see your brain disabled.
Yeah. Just like your brain. Because I got more brains than you. Illegally detaining someone. I know you want to hit me.
Oh, you give me an excuse to it, I'll do what I have to do. And if I mean hitting you, I will knock you out.
Oh yeah, I bet you will. I bet you will. I bet you do that all the f***ing time. It's not a black and white thing, it's a fucking blue thing. That's the problem.
This is what a mentally idiot looks like.
Yeah, I'm looking at him.
Look just like you.
Yep. Looking in the mirror. Pussy ass motherfucker.
You want to try to do something about that? You're welcome to.
I'm not gonna do shit. I'm not here to cause violence like you. I don't consent to this detainment. You're detaining me illegally.
Why were these arrogant cops so upset about someone filming them? Maybe they couldn't stand citizens who knew their constitutional rights, or perhaps they feared being caught engaging in misconduct. Whatever the reason, their reaction only made things worse for them. Instead of handling the situation professionally, they let their insecurities and hostility take over, and it certainly didn't work in their favor.
Okay.
Yeah, you are. Am I free to go?
No, sir. You're not.
Why? What law did I break? Can you articulate what I've done?
I've already articulated to you, but apparently you don't
Why?
understand.
What did I do?
Apparently the only thing you're looking forward to is just getting some type of just verbal confrontation.
No, you're the pussy motherfucker that's hiding
Just
behind
like
your
I'm
badge.
talking about now.
Listen, I didn't break any laws. You even said you know I didn't break any laws, and you don't know what laws I broke, which I didn't break any. And then you try to tell me that.
Why are you out here filming a military installation?
Why can't I not?
Why are you doing it?
Why can't I?
Why are you?
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 Why can't I?
Why are we standing up here doing this stupid, see?
You tell me you came up to me. You're the one that's stopping me from going. You're the mental idiot. You're the one that stopped me. I would have kept walking. But you're trying to bully me.
It's absurd that the cops even thought a person needed a reason to record in public. Whether the man had a purpose or not, he wasn't obligated to explain himself to anyone, least of all the police. But the fact that this man stood firm, knowing his rights, and refusing to surrender them only seemed to aggravate the cop further.
So what do you plan on doing to the base?
I don't plan on doing anything, and I don't answer questions anymore.
Don't sound like it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. Am I free to go?
No, sir, you're not.
Or am I being detained?
Till we find out what you're doing out here, no, sir, you're not.
What law did I break? What law did I break? Yeah, none. So you're illegally detaining me. Officer, am I free to go? I don't answer questions. May I have my card back?
Yeah.
And you are Uno 893, Tampa PD. And why am I being detained?
Military police, sir.
Okay. All right, fine.
Hey, take a picture of a secured military installation, so what do you just decide? Just stroll around and take pictures of military installations?
Yeah, leave.
Be right back with you. Stop your camera. Stop.
I don't have to stop shit.
When the cop realized he'd been completely owned and that his colleague had already backed off after recognizing their mistake, he had no choice but to retreat. It was a textbook example of what happens when cops think they're above the law and are forced to face reality. Hopefully, this serves as a reminder that accountability always wins in the end. If you thought this was bad, just wait until you see what's in our next video. Some officers always find new ways to surprise us, but not in a good way. See you in the next one.